What is going on, Vets Help? Vets Help, Vets Help. What is going on, man? Welcome back to another video with Vets Help. I really appreciate you all for tuning in. I continue to get comments. I continue to get emails. It goes to show that you all are enjoying the content, and I really appreciate it. I'm back with another video. Okay, I'm excited about this one. I really am. I'm excited about this one. This one's gonna be good. I think that this one is gonna be good. So I have not made a video since last year. Last year around the holidays. Kind of took a little break from YouTube, but I have still been available. I have still been available to provide advice through my email, and then also in your comments as well. If you scroll through the comments, you'll see that I try to make sure that I respond to everybody. This is all for veterans. This is Vets Help, and this is all for veterans. And I really appreciate every one of you for continuing to tune in and continuing to watch my videos. I really do. As you can see by the title of this video is titled, Don't Deny Your Military Service. For this video, the reason why I say that I think that this one is going to be really good is just because I've been wanting to make this video since 2022. This is a video that I've been wanting to make since 2022. And when you see it and you look at it and you say, hey, I don't deny my military service. Sometimes we walk around, we wear a hat, that has, we wear a veteran hat, we put it on our license plate. We talk about it to our friends, like, hey, I served or whatever. But that's not what I mean when I say don't deny your military service. A lot of times we deny our military service by pretending that certain things are not bothering us. And that's what I mean by don't deny your military service. So for years, even when we're in the military, we have deniability for things that we went through when we were in the military. We deny the fact that we are in pain, whether it's physical or mental. We deny it. We deny what we are dealing with. You cannot deny your military service. Don't deny your military service. For those of you that have been deployed, and for those of you that are struggling and that are battling in silence with PTSD or just body ailments, don't deny it. Stop denying your military service. You talk about it with pride. You talk about how you served, how you went to Japan, how you were deployed to Afghanistan, how you were in Fallujah, how you were in Iraq, Baghdad. You talk about these different things. You talk about this stuff all the time. You talk about it with we tend to like to discuss this stuff more with other service members. We like to discuss it whenever, I like to, whenever I see veterans, especially, now, that I'm outside of the military. I'm in a military area. I love living in Florida because there's a lot of veterans here, especially in the area that I live in. I love it here. And, I make jokes all the time when I see Navy or whenever I see Air Force, and I say, I won't hold it against you and stuff like that. We start talking, we get into a conversation, sometimes we get into deep conversation. But sometimes we don't share that with the people that are closest to us that may not have served. Or, the people that are there to assist us, our therapists. Or we don't even go to therapy because we don't want to admit to ourselves that we need to go to therapy. Oh yeah, we're getting into that. And I really hope that this video right here, I hope that it helps a lot of you. I really do. Because we are going to approach this in a way with a full speed, full ahead banner. I will not deny my military service any longer. My military service, we will discuss my military service at this point, okay? I know that walking through my story, walking through the process of just discussing it, just thinking about the first time that I walked into therapy, the first time that I've talked to someone just about my PTSD, or the first time that I talked to someone just about different things that negative coping mechanisms, things like that. I was in a place where I did not want to discuss that. I felt ashamed. Not even just that I felt ashamed. I didn't want to discuss it. I was not in a place where I was confident in anybody being able to really accept what I had going on. Why are we denying our military service? Why are we denying it? Why are we denying what we have went through? We talk about our promotions. We talk about, oh yeah, I was a sergeant first class, so I became a first sergeant. I took over this company. I was here. I was stationed here. I did this. Oh, I was in Hawaii. Hawaii was nice. I deployed 3 times. I deployed 7 times. We talk about all of those things, but we deny our military service. We deny the truth within our military service, right? And while there is good in our military service, there are also the things that we deal with internally that we identify as bad. And discussing that, you just don't know how many people you can help by simply just discussing what you go through. But guess what? I am here for you today, and I am here to discuss what I went through. Okay? And I'm no longer denying my military service, because being in denial means that we can never get over it. We can never truly break through. And I'm here to break through. I remember back in 2022, and this was a couple of days, and I know that it was important for me to discuss this. I know that it was important for me to talk about this, because I thought about this segment, and a couple of days later, I was in the store. I was in the grocery store, and I was talking to a veteran, and he was telling me how he had not gone to the VA, and how his wife had been telling him that he needs to go to the VA. He needs to tell the VA. He needs to get help. She didn't care about the rating. She didn't care about the percentage. She didn't care about the money. She just wanted to help her husband. She just wanted to simply help her husband because he wakes up in the middle of the night. He was going through all of this stuff and he was battling. And she just simply wanted her husband back. And the entire time he was denying that anything was ever wrong. He was denying going to get that help. That really stood out to me, and it told me I just came up with this idea to do this segment. This was back in 2022. It is 2024 now. It was 2 years ago. And I said to him, why are you denying your military service? He said, what do you mean? I wear it proudly on my hat. I said, yeah, you wear it proudly on your hat. But do you really discuss what you're going through right now? I was like, that's a real question. Not necessarily, no. And I said, why? I said, your wife told you that you need to go to the VA. Your wife told you that you need to do this. And, the people that are closest to you see and they experience what you are going through. But it's up to you to make the decision. So what are you gonna do? And I said, I've been thinking about making, I'm on YouTube, and I said, my YouTube channel is Vets Help, and I've been thinking about making a segment called "Don't Deny Your Military Service." And this is the exact reason why. When we discuss going through the process of dealing with the VA, a lot of times we talk about, hey, it might be beneficial to bring a family member with you, or before you go, to write a letter, not write a letter, but, write stuff down and sit with family members and talk with them and get different letters from your family as well. I believe it's called a nexus. Get letters as well from family, because they are around you 24/7 and they know what they deal with. They see you fighting, in your sleep, or see that, you're jumping up out of the bed like every 20 minutes, while you're sleeping. This stuff is not normal, guys. Like, it's really not. This stuff is not normal. What is normal, really? But this stuff is not normal. I want to discuss this segment because I want to push a message for you to really dig down inside of yourself and to really think about all of the things that you have been really denying whenever it comes to your military service. All of the things that you have been denying to yourself. And that, what I mean by that is the things that you have not truly dealt with when it comes to your military service. All of the things that you have been secretly coping with. When you lash out and you don't know why. When you go for a drive and it turns into 6 or 7 drinks. When you are in a place where you're having a good time with your family, but you can't enjoy it. Or when you are alone and the only thing you can think about is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's your denial. And that's what I mean when I say that you're denying your military service. One thing about the military is, one thing about the Army is that, we have a soldier's creed, and as I'm training, I'm mentally and physically tough, training my wear task and drills, things like that. I'm physically and I'm mentally tough, physically and mentally tough, physically and mentally tough, physically and mentally tough, right? Physically and mentally tough. Let's talk about physically and mentally tough, right? Let's talk about physically tough first, right? Physically tough, we go to the gym, right? We're built, not me right now. I probably look like a fat body or something right now. I don't know, but physically tough, right? So we go to the gym to become physically tough. We make sure that we maintain our physical fitness. And we do that by going to the gym. But how do we become mentally tough? How do we truly become mentally tough? We can't become mentally tough by just going to the gym and believing that we can run through a wall. Mental toughness is admitting to yourself what is actually going on and within your mental health. Stop denying what's going on mentally. We've physically been to Afghanistan. We've physically been to Iraq. We've physically been to these locations. We've physically been through our training. We've physically been in these different places, right? We've physically done these different things. But mentally, what has it done? And why? What has it done? And why do we allow it to continually play through our minds? When you want to get stronger, you go to the gym. But what do you do when you want to be mentally tough? Do you go to therapy? Are you honest with yourself? Are you being real with yourself? Are you being true? That's what you do. When you want to become mentally tough, you work on your mental health. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to tell you that you are not weak. You just went to the gym. You just bust out all those reps in the gym. You're not weak for going and dealing with your mental health. This is how you become mentally tough. You go to therapy and you deal with what is actually going on in your mind. What's weak is denying it and hiding it behind closed doors and pretending that it never happened. That's weak. That is what is weak. You're not mentally tough, are you? But you can be and you will. You try to bury that stuff in the back of your mind and pretend it never happened. Yet your wife lay beside you every night and see you fighting through your freaking sleep. You're lashing out and you're going and isolating. You're driving in your car and you're getting ready to get a freaking DUI. And everybody's going to come down on you because you want to deny, oh yeah, I'm good. No, you're not. You're not good. You're not good. Stop fighting with it. Stop battling it. Stop denying your military service. Just as well as you wearing that hat with pride or you wearing your uniform with pride, you wear what you've been through, what your mental health is feeling. You wear that with pride. And you be a help to another service member, because that's what I am today. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm not weak. I've learned how to be mentally tough, and I'm not weak anymore. I used to be, and I remember when I first went through my sleep study, and I learned that I was battling with that I had PTSD. I learned that I have to go and get help. I have to go and get help with this. And I made this channel to be able to help other people and to inspire other people. I don't care how anybody else view me. I'm no longer a victim. I'm no longer held captive. I'm not. At this point, I have helped myself, and I'm as free as I can be, and I'm as mentally tough as I can be, and I'm no longer denying my military service. And I can say that, you know, I've served happily, I've served freely, and I hope that you all can do the same. I appreciate you all for tuning into my videos, and I hope that this really helps and inspires someone right now. And if you are battling, if you are in a place right now where you just simply need to reach out and you simply need to gain, it is so many sources out there, and just reach out to someone. Reach out to me. If you don't want to do it on this video, this particular video, you can reach out to vetshelpmilitary@gmail.com. vetshelpmilitary@gmail.com. Okay. You can send me an email and try to see different sources. I promise you, I will try my best to assist you, and I will help to see you through. But in 2024 and after, we will no longer deny our military service. We will no longer deny our military service. Not in that way anymore. We will no longer do it. I wish you all the best. Have a good one.